kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll bring it out. It's Hooks. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Off and right. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He's in open space downfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Finds his man. It's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Safe little shovel pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Got it set up on the outside. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Hold and fire complete.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Wants to keep it in the air. Flips it out in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Takes the easy completion. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. He'll go to the sneak. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a drive there of 82 yards. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got a little space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running to Green. Turning it on! Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's hooked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down.
Behind his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off-play action on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Split backs here. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. On target. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's gone. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw it. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on third. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal for the offense. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Try to barge their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got a man. It's Moore. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. To the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Richmond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Knocked away. Incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finding open areas. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They kick it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Line gets set. 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man to the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They go to the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success. But, man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way, finally, against the pass. And they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. This time he's got it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
I tell you what, this offense is featuring. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Second down, he'll throw it. Punts it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up to convert third down.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now they'll run the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Looking for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
On the play. It's now 2nd.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They took it 68 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Working the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he's got a touchdown.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Under fire. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that's a first down.
Here's the give off the left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
First down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's hooked. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Coming out with it, it's Baxter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Good enough for a first down.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Offense now in the red zone.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. Trying to move them on the counter. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Got room to work.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll try the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. It's a running room. And he's in for the touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go back to work on offense. RPO complete to open the drive. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Powers forward. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it, when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up.